Teach Me Grappling. What's up, guys? I'm back. I've got Mikey here. Mikey's gonna help me out. Everybody. Okay, guys, here, check it out. We're gonna show you guys an escape. This is an escape for jiu-jitsu, but some of it's gonna look a little wrestling-esque, as a lot of my techniques do, because I always mix wrestling with jiu-jitsu and I try to give you guys the best stuff. Remember, jiu-jitsu has amazing things to offer. In fact, I always argue that they have most of the grappling game is in jiu-jitsu, but you definitely can't just go straight to jiu-jitsu. You gotta have some wrestling and some ideas from wrestling. So, having said that, some jiu-jitsu guys out there are gonna say, I learned that in my jiu-jitsu school, it's all pure jiu-jitsu, whatever. Here it is. Guys, before I use you, here's a bridge, and I'm gonna do a drill, basic drill. I bridge and I turn over. Okay? I roll back, I load my toes, I pull my elbow in as I reach. On concrete, you don't put your head on the concrete. In wrestling, sometimes you're gonna see kids do something like this into a front leg bridge, and they're gonna use this to escape. We're not doing that today. I'm teaching you more of self-defense minded, street minded grappling. So you can do that. I'll do that maybe another time, showing you how to sportively put your head on the mat. Watch my head never touches the mat. Weight goes on the shoulder. Okay, so you can do this on concrete. As I rotate over, you're gonna step this leg over and rotate and get up. At this point, sometimes I could practice standing up if I wanted to, or I could just immediately go into a double leg or some type of takedown. All the weight on the shoulder, step over and get up. Here, or if I want to stand up, I stand up. Now, we have to talk about when you do this and you just go to your side, you're gonna get your back taken a lot if you do this on the bottom. So what happens, I've got Mikey here to help me. It's really easy for Mikey. When I roll away, I'm gonna give some more details in a little bit, but for right now, I'm rolling away from my opponent. Most jiu-jitsu coaches, when I was coming up in the 90s, would all say this is the worst thing in the world to do because you're giving your back. Don't give your back, okay? That was horrible, you know, Brazilian, Portuguese, English. Okay, so when you're here, if I turn like this, I end up turning, he throws his hooks in, and you give your back, okay? So that's bad. That's not how you do it. So it's really important that I learn how to turn and rotate, which is gonna bring me to another drill. So one more time. If I do the simple basic one, he's gonna just step his hooks around, and then you're gonna get your back taken, or possibly armbarred too. So you might get armbarred, so that's good. Now I'm gonna show you guys what we call the curly shuffle. Okay, if you guys know Larry, Moe, and Curly from the Three Stooges, without you for a second, sorry. I'm gonna go on my shoulder this time. Instead of stepping, I'm gonna do this drill. Absolutely ridiculous. In wrestling, where I'm come from, we call it the bicycle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I got all the way around. I'm just taking steps and I'm like running or bicycling up. So in wrestling, we teach our kids, you get on your side, you don't go to your back, you get on your side and you bicycle like this. And you get up, and I get up to my knees. Fall on my shoulder, stay in a ball, walk, 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 and rotate and get up. So that's called bicycling. So it's almost like a combination of the bridge and this little walk. I combine them and I get up and I make a rotation so that my angle is greater. And I'm making a small circle, which allows me to make a better angle. If I do this now, if you watch, obviously we're not fighting. I'm showing you guys the technique. Obviously when you fight, you do this. If you do it wrong or you don't do it well enough, you can still get your back taken. That's always possible. I'm gonna give you some of the details so that never happens, but let's just show you how the move works, basics. He's on me, he might put some weight. I'm gonna take my elbow. I never have my elbow here because in this position, he's gonna hug that arm. He might gift wrap you. All bad news. You don't want that. My elbow stays in and I keep it right here under his armpit, like that. If he puts too much weight on me, then I'll just push against him, kind of smash, crush, hug. Yeah, I'll push against him and I'll open my chest. See my chest? Big chest. Now I'm gonna walk, doing the bicycle. He's walking around to come catch my back. As I push him away, this keeps him at bay. So if his right leg tries to step over to mount, it's hard. As I rotate to my knees, my head pops up, my elbows are in, spear across to a double leg, and I take him down, okay? So very easy move to learn. In other words, and what I mean by easy is that you're not doing complicated movements. It might seem that way, but once you've done your basics, your basic drills, I'm really just kind of getting up to my knees. That's all I'm really doing. Don't make it complicated. It's easy stuff. I'm just getting up to my knees. And why do I really like this? And especially to teach even beginners this. You go, you can't teach beginners this because they're gonna give their back to their opponent, they're gonna get choked. No, if you teach them properly, remember, if you're out on the street and you somehow fall to the bottom with a guy, most of these people are not gonna know how to put their hooks in and choke you out, okay? Somebody's on top of you, you gotta get up. And if you know how to get up and turn into them, it'll look like this. So if I landed and this guy was here and I just went pop and I got up, I'm up on my feet and I'm kneeing the guy and finishing him with strikes. Or if I want to take him down, that simple double leg is right there. Pressure, like big chest, whoop! As I rotate, boom, I'm coming up, double leg, and I'm taking him down. Okay? So that's the simple move. So simple, so easy. Is it? No, it's not. He told me it was so hard. This is crazy technique. No. Now, what about the details? So we're just gonna go, we're gonna cut, I know we don't wanna make this too long, right? Because how are the students gonna learn if we make it too hard? So, but let's talk about this. The traditional. You're gonna like this. Come around here a little bit, John, and look at this. Most people teach the basic here. And then you get your hand in front, and then you try to load your toes, you bridge, hip escape, get your knee inside. Now, but the problem is that becomes very hard because everybody in jiu-jitsu, they teach to have the shoulder smash. Where the head goes, the body follows. So if the head goes this way, the body is gonna follow in this direction. If he pushes on my jaw, my hips can't go to my right. I've taught this before, guys. Unless I can convince him to take his shoulder off, which sometimes that's what this blade does. See that blade on the neck? Sometimes that relieves the shoulder pressure. But the problem is, it's all about timing and who's there first. See, if I get my hand in there, but he already puts the shoulder down, I can't make Mike go up. And Mike, even if you felt some pressure, all you have to do is look to your right. And now look, it doesn't bother your trachea. Right. So now you can smash, and I can't turn in. And every time I try to move, no, stay there. Yeah, stay there, John. Stay there, John. I can't get this here because this keeps following me. So now, we're gonna come around, John, again. So my head. Now, I wanna go this way because he's smashing me. So when I try to do this and he smashes me harder, I go up, and then when I go down, this hand right here goes in towards my chest. So watch this hand abandon its post. He's smashing, I go in, it doesn't work, I go out. And you see the explosion, I really popped him. Hug me tight so you can feel, that's why I popped you. So he's holding me tight, I can't go in. I go, and now my elbow is on the inside. He's trying to cup and hug this arm as tight as he can. He doesn't want me to get away. Now watch, push, elbow to the mat and inside. I'm pushing him away. He can try to hold that arm. If he even tries to step over for an arm bar, like this, as I rotate over, hand is getting a little fancy, but look, looks super dangerous. But watch this right here, guys, look. Hand on the ankle, that's all I'm doing. I'm not fighting him. I'm straightening my arm too. Go ahead and try to finish. And he squeezes, and I just pulse and pull my arm right out. And then wham! Just kidding. No, I don't do that. Only in MMA class, but reality of real fights, right? So, that type of guy had skill and he was able to try to do that. I just wanted to address it. So again, guys, I'm here. I can't get out. I go bump, and then now free it. Now as I'm going, he can try to hug that arm. But remember, I'm not going to my knees here, which would not allow me. Just pull my arm so I can't go. See that? Now watch what happens when you pull that, but I angle. See that? This time I went to the hook shot, I can retract my elbow and come inside. There's many ways to go to it. You see, I have an entry for a double leg possibly. We could also just get out. You're gonna see this kind of move in the UFC quite a bit, actually. You're gonna see guys like just say, I'm getting up, and when they turtle, they make an angle enough where they just get to here, and then the fight keeps going here. You know, boom, and then they keep fighting. So you wanna know how to make an angle and turn as you're escaping this way. It's not the only escape. There's many ways. What we're doing is we're setting you up for a whole new, I hesitate to say new. Other people know this too, but you get what I'm saying. I'm saying if all you do is turn into your opponent, this will be a new way for you to deal with side control. We can recover guard that way. A lot of people like to roll up on the shoulders, kind of Granby roll, get back to the guard. I think you like to do that, right? Yeah. So that's the same thing. We turn away. We can also create that kind of guard replacement. We can go towards our knees. We can get to a double leg. We can go to the hook shot. There's lots of great stuff. And I want to bring it to you guys. So this is the first one. I don't know what I'm going to call it. You already know what I'm going to call it because I already named it because you guys are watching it right now. But when I name it, it'll be named something. That's all I have, Mike. What do you have to say, buddy?
Keep grappling.
This guy's a man of many words. Keep grappling. All right, guys, smash that like button. Share this video. Click the link down below at Patreon, PayPal. Contribute to this channel. Remember, we've got the YouTube membership. If you want to be a part of it, purple belt or higher, $10 or more a month, you get to be a part of our, you know, really, really special group that gets to have access to our secret videos. So if you guys want to be a part of it, click that YouTube membership. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys more. I say it every time. I'll see you guys next time with more great stuff.